Hello, welcome to the white tutorial, the official white tutorial, because I see a lot of comments and stuff about my Impossible Obby videos. How do you beat white? How do you do it consistently? And how can you overcome white? Because this is definitely a stage people get stuck on a lot, including me. I got stuck on this in 2020, 2021. Um, but as we all know, there's a bug with the level, and the bug is it's pretty drastic. Um, I'm not sure if it's possible on mobile. I'm sorry if it's not, but it is definitely possible on computer. As I tested it and it works. I just quickly got here really fast. Um, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna give a full in-depth tutorial on how to beat white. This is just like the tutorial. I'm gonna try to explain like everything. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my no board here. Alright, I got no board open here so you can see what my inputs are looking like. But anyways, yeah, you made it to white. Congratulations. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and start with every single like nitpick, every single section of white. Honestly, this part is really easy. There's an transparent invisible part right here. Everyone probably knows this. I like to line up a little bit behind with this line right here before I jump. Um, and be careful, do not hit your head up here because sometimes you can gain a lot of height and you will hit your head there if you're not careful, if you don't react fast enough. It's pretty randomized. So you jump on here. See, that time I gained a lot of height. But I like to just go for it and then stop midair for a second and then skip this section right here. You want to completely skip this entire section right here. Sometimes you can gain too much height, hit your head there, so watch out for that. Sometimes you might just stop midair, sometimes you might not. Sometimes you'll gain too much height right here and just bonk straight into this. That can happen too. If that happens, that means you probably jumped too early on the first platform. So watch out for that. You also don't want to jump too far onto the platform because then you'll either hit your head here or hit your head here. You want to jump kind of like where I said, line up with the arrow. Now for the ball section. The ball section is by far the most boring and the worst part of white, but everyone has to get through it if you want to beat white. Just kind of copy my inputs. Usually what I do is I hold spacebar and just tap W a lot. And also, if you're going too fast, you can bounce in the back of the ball and it will slow it down. People say don't go fast. That's like the recommended tip here. Do not go fast. You can lose control of the ball and you'll fling off and possibly die. Before hitting this wall, you want to slow your ball to almost a complete stop because this wall will completely fling you off if you hit it too hard. If you ram into it, you will fling into it and you will die. Unless you're lucky, that can happen sometimes. But yeah, you want to just do this for a while. Like I said, oh man, I just died. Like I said, go to a complete stop, and then before the walls go to a complete stop, and yeah, I'll get there in a second. Alright, so I'm back here. I don't know why that just happened. But yeah, you want to go to a complete stop. Or try to at least. And then here, you want to go really, really, really slow here. Especially because there's no wall. You can't just ride the wall. It's mostly the same thing. But yeah, just go really slow here, please. It's really easy to roll off. Especially this part, I would stop early, like hit the brakes kind of early here, because you can just like go out of control. Okay, yeah, just slowly go through here, work your way through, and then we'll be coming up to the next part, which is right here. Alright, cool. We're here. So a lot of people like to walk all the way around. Honestly, you don't have to. I find it easy, just do either way. You don't have to do it backwards. I find doing this wraparound backwards a lot harder. So you can do whatever fits you best. I really don't have a strategy here, but just do the wraparound. It's pretty easy. And then this part, I like to go in at an angle, try to align a little bit to like the best you can. The whole jump is important because your arms and legs can fling backwards and forwards. So you want to hold jump to eliminate as much like arm and leg movement as much as possible. Jump over this, and then you want to make sure you're directly in the middle. Align back with this, and then just do these jumps. These jumps are pretty simple. And now we're making it to the trusses. A lot of people say this is the hardest part of white, and I can agree. I think this part is really, really tough. It's really, really annoying when you fail it too, like really annoying. But yeah, these trusses, I like to go kind of slow on these tops here. Make sure you don't like walk off. Okay, we're at the most infamous part of white. Take your hat off. I just clicked players. Take your hat off. I find it so much easier if you just take your hat off. I know it's ugly, especially if you have a lot of accessories. Just do it. I'm telling you, just do it. I don't like to face this way. You can though. I like to face at an angle because it just makes it easier. And there's two strategies you could do here. You can either do one jump at a time, or you could bomb rush it. I prefer bomb rushing it, as in you don't have it like. The reason why I like to do that is because you don't have that much time to adjust, and usually adjusting can kill you. Or say like you hit a spot, but if you were to jump there again for the second time, you would have died, right? So I like to go as fast as possible. It's kind of muscle memory. I do die here a lot still. It happens. It sucks. This part sucks. But I like to go pretty quick here. Kind of like this. Ah, yeah, I died. But whatever. Yeah. Okay, so I made it back. Yeah, I'm gonna remove my hat. And I'm just bomb rush it through. Hopefully I do it this time. Yeah, okay. So I did it that time. This spinner. Honestly, I kind of just have a muscle memory. I'm pretty sure the delay is 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's around 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, so 3 seconds. I think it's 3 seconds. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. I just counted. So the spinner is 3 seconds. The intervals. And if you notice, every single time it stops, it'll stop at a different place, slightly back before. You want to keep this in mind. So it's gonna go like around here. Yeah, I'm predicting my mouse. It's gonna stop here. Okay, well it's stopping at the same place. But voice crack. I'm voice cracking a lot. Anyways, it goes a little bit more back, which with each stop it does. You want to keep that in mind while doing this part. Like so here, it kind of makes this harder. You want to move like when the spinner starts moving. And you also want to just like time this out. Align with this spinner. If this spinner is like really wrong, you can take your time here. You don't have to rush it. Like that would be a really good movement here. I'm trying to find a really good cycle before I move. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, this is a good cycle. So yeah, you want to find a good cycle. Don't rush it. You can take your time. It's really easy to take your time here. Now, okay, this part broke as of 2024, and it's still broken. Glad to see that. This game will never get updated, so it's probably never gonna get fixed unless Roblox does something about it. Here it's completely RNG. Almost, it'll never make it past. That's why I said you have to be playing on PC. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full display capture here, and not just Roblox, so you can see my exact screen. You can see everything I'm doing. But yeah, you want to just time this here, get really good timing like that. I didn't feel comfortable with that. I probably could have done this. I want to find a really good timing. I feel like this one right here coming up is pretty nice. Nah, see, it stopped. I don't know. I'm really picky with my timings here. I'll speed this up if I don't find one pretty soon. This one, yeah, this one's really good. There we go. So this section here, it's insane. So basically, you want to tab out. This is something you want to do. You want to go on full screen, and when the platform goes under, so okay, I'm sorry. So this is all in one take, by the way. This platform has an interval of 6 seconds. I've counted this. I can count it right now. Again, watch. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll move backwards. So you want to get the platform to go under the block. So like, you also make sure you're counting the entire time. You have to be counting the entire time, otherwise this will not work. So you have to count. That is very important here. So 1. Let me restart the counting. I'm not comfortable with this one. but I will show you how to do this. When the platform gets under the block, you want to hold close and see your client will freeze, and this will cause the platform to freeze in its place as well, because it is a client-sided moving object. Not everyone at the same time can see the same exact object. So, and when you let go, see, it kind of bugs out. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't go under the platform. You want to make sure it goes under the platform, even just by like an inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't go under. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. That's how you do that part. This is my first time actually doing it. That's pretty cool how you can just do that now. Now for this tightrope section, what you want to do, you want to align. This is really tricky. A lot of people ask, how do you align? What I do is I turn my sensitivity to almost completely 0. On PC, you can just edit it to whatever you want. And you want to look at like the pixels. I know this sounds absolutely insane, but you can actually align. You see how like it kind of wiggles? You can see the pixels. You can definitely see them moving. You want to make sure they look almost perfectly straight. Like, you want to see no jagged edges or anything, which is really, really hard to do. Okay, so what I mean here, because I feel like I didn't really explain it that well. If you look at the edges, the very edges, like both sides of the line, you can see how there's like jagged edges with the pixels, right? It's not a perfectly straight line because you're looking at it from an angle. You want to get those jagged edges perfectly straight as possible, as you possibly can. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. But you can get it near perfect. Also, moving them back and forth could help with your alignment. I believe I'm perfectly aligned. So, I fail this a lot because I just suck at this part. But I like to skip the jumps. Make sure you do that. You don't have to, but I find it really, really easy if you just skip the jumps. And then this part is honestly not that bad either. You want to wrap around when the platforms are falling, so that way you have more time to, you know, do the wraparound. Yeah, same thing here. You want to wait till the platforms are falling, and then this one's sometimes they're off. It just happens, but you want to make sure this one's falling, and then you get on. And make sure you do not get bombed here. It's pretty RNG, but you can get bombed here. It sucks. And then boom, there you go. You beat white. Congratulations. White in 2025 is pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's especially this part. It completely buffed the entire level, but it's still not that hard of a level in my opinion. It's still pretty easy to do, and I think you can do it. I think anyone can do it, and yeah, congratulations. I hope you beat white with this tutorial. Yeah. Please like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. I did this all in one take almost. So sorry for stuttering and all that, but sorry for the voice cracks. It's 4:40 in the morning for me. Yeah. See ya.